Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another fantastical speed build on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Today we are building a pastel camp, if you will. I'm not sure exactly what you would call it because at first I was going to make like pastel RVs and make like a little RV park, but then I realized that I'm not that talented. So instead I kind of made like pastel-esque cabins, if not an entire community, and this build was inspired entirely by making this round pool. I did not film myself making the round pool because putting this round pool in and meticulously placing all those little debug columns sized up in a basement style pool took me way longer than I'm fully prepared to admit on the internet, but just know it took me a while. I tried my best, and if you don't like my round pool, please don't tell me. It will be my 13th reason, okay? Glad we're on the same page, team. But I'm really happy with how it came out. Obviously, I built this a few weeks ago, actually, because now that we have the new for rent pack, I thought it would be kind of fun to have, like, a really nice community area, and all in all, there ends up being 4 properties. I believe only one of them is a 2-bedroom. The rest of them are 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom houses. There is a blue one, a green one, a pink one, and I believe there is a purple one. You know, all the cute, pretty, beautiful colors. I did not do a yellow one because, honestly, I don't really vibe with yellow, but I am currently trying to branch out a bit. I did make this diagonal one, and let me tell you, I regret that. I regret making that diagonal house because it ended up being my worst nightmare. For a few reasons, and you shall see why when we get to it. But all in all, I think this property came out really cute. I cut out a lot of the landscaping because since I'm doing like kind of a community-centric area, there ended up being a lot of meticulous little landscaping that I didn't think anyone wanted to watch. And I'm also kind of a bad landscaper, so I didn't really want you guys to watch me and like give me notes because I don't really need notes. I already know I'm bad, you know what I mean? But there ends up being a little community garden area with like some picnic tables, a really cute barbecue area, and then I believe a sandbox, if not a plain sandbox, because as you know, if you have island living, any kind of sand to rain paint that you put down anywhere, your Sims can actually like build sand castles in it and stuff. But I believe I actually put like some playground toys and whatnot. There I am. I'm utilizing a lot of the for rent wallpapers because those pastel swatches, they just like speak to my fucking soul. Oh my god. And the houses are a little weird, okay? I'm gonna be honest. If you look at this house on the gallery, or I say house, if you look at this compound on the gallery, you're gonna be like, why the fuck is this so ugly? Because the gallery has predetermined fronts and backs of the lot. Leave me be. I tried my best. My screenshots don't always look perfect, and that's just how life is. But I promise it's way cuter, like, in-game. I try to do, like, little matching roofs and stuff, too. I'm pretty sure I don't end up necessarily keeping them because they don't end up looking that good. But, maybe I do. I remember not really liking the pink house or the purple house with the roof colors, but really liking the blue and the green. So, yeah, there it is. Bam. Landscaping. I, of course, used a ton of debug landscaping, mostly from Cottage Living because I'm telling you, the best debug landscaping in the entire game comes with Cottage Living. It is peak, it is gorgeous, and it's a nice little way to get like some free stuff in there. But a lot of these houses actually have like multiple entrances, and that's because I wanted this to look nice from the front and like the screenies and whatnot, but I also intended this to be like, we all very much hang out in this centralized space and location. We use the pool, we use the garden spaces, etc., etc. So, you know, like, I tried my best. Here I am trying to like terrain paint my life away because God knows if you ever build on a 50 by 50 lot or like a larger, I think anything larger than a 30 by 20, landscaping and terrain paints is the only way you can make the lot look good because there's no way you can build anything that massive. Okay, I say no way, but we did just have a castle kit come out. I will not be buying the castle kit. If EA like emailed me and was like, hey queen, like want this for free? Yeah, I do. Thanks. But, like, I'm not going to turn down free stuff. Duh. But I will not be buying it. I will not be building a castle. I'm not good at building castles. Have I ever attempted to? No. But you know what I say? Quit things before you even try. That is a joke. Please don't live by that. I've realized I needed to start saying when I'm joking a little bit more frequently because I had someone DM me a couple weeks ago and was like, that is, like, not a good message to have to people. And I was like, literally, that was so sarcastic, but you're right. My bad. And, like, I obviously am in my influencer era if I'm potentially being canceled for the shit I say, okay? Who freaking knows? We are in the blue house. The blue house ends up arguably being my freaking favorite. But that's because everyone knows The Sims 4, like, most of the good swatches come in blue. Blue or pink, because I'm also in my pink era. And I've been loving that, so all in all, really happy with the house. Now, I just want to point out that I spent the last 5 minutes talking specifically about the build for the most part. And if you are a frequenter of my channel, then you know that is shocking. And now I get the pass to talk about what I really want to talk about. I went to Gasparilla. I have never been. For those of you who do not know, I am a Florida girl. Gasparilla is an event. I don't know the history of Gasparilla. I don't want anyone to be like, bitch, you're wrong, because I might be. But basically, it's in Tampa, Florida, and there's a parade. Everyone dresses up as pirates. That's the basic gist. So I dressed up like a pirate. Very proud of myself. I used shit I just had in my closet, and then I ordered like a little cheap headscarf thing to be like my pirate bandana, and I looked like really slay. And I didn't spend a whole bunch of money because I, like, all the voices in my head were on Pinterest, like, looking for outfit inspo, and they're like, literally, go buy a white romper you're never gonna wear again. Go do it. And I didn't. I fought the urge, okay? And everyone knows half the reason you go out and half the determinant of how your night goes is based on how getting ready goes. Like, you could have literally the worst night on the planet, but when you recall the memories with your friends, you will not remember it being as bad if you just have a slay time getting ready. So I'm talking all the Taylor Swift vibes, lots of champagne, pictures, okay? So we're getting ready. It's a nightmare because I wasn't sure if I was going to go because there was like a lot of melodrama behind the scenes because I have 2 puppy dogs and I needed a dog sitter, and my dog sitter and I had like a little bit of a miscommunication, but we figured out I work at a nightclub. So Friday night, I only take off Saturday night because, like, girls gotta pay bills. This economy, crazy, okay? Can't be taken off 2 days. Plus, I like my job. So, work Friday. Get home 3:45, 4 a.m. Shower, because I worked outside, so my hair smelled grody, and it was hot and sweaty and frizzy, and yeah, so shower. Get my, like, life ready to go, pack my bag. Keep in mind, I have not told my friends I'm coming yet. Like, I didn't know I was going until 3 o'clock in the morning. So I, like, text them, like, hey, like, let me know when you get up. Like, I'm coming to this event. Because the original plan, when I was for sure going, was, like, leave after work. But now they're not expecting me. I don't have my friend's address. She moved in Tampa. I've never been to her new place. Okay? So, wake up. 7:30. Exhausted. 3 hours of sleep. Get my shit together. My hair is still wet. It dried greasy. I was pretty upset about it. But whatever. My bad hair day is not really the contributing factors. Get in the car. Go. Hit traffic. I am starving. You want to know what I had? I had one actual meal that day, and it did not come until 11:30 at night. I had a quarter of a bag of dill pickle chips from Lay's from the gas station because I needed gas desperately, and there was a very unpleasant man pumping gas next to me who tried to speak to me, and I was like, sir, I have fucking Crocs on right now and crusties in my eyes. If you try to hit on me, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, in the name of feminism, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. So, you know, like, rip his face off, keep going, move on. We're in the purple apartment now. Slay. So I'm a little tired. I get there. It's now a hot mess because some people who I knew were coming, but, like, I was not mentally prepared to see until later because they were supposed to come meet us in the early afternoon, not be there at freaking 9:30 in the morning, 10 a.m. So I'm like, oh my god, okay. Like, you're here, like, people from high school, and, like, they were fine. Like, I was, like, actually, like, it's kind of fun to see them because I obviously don't see them very often, but, like, they were boys, and, like, mentally I need to be prepared for that, like, a little bit more than I was, and I also needed a little coffee moment, and maybe a little snack, because I hadn't had dinner since before I went to work the night before, so, you know, then I'm doing that, and it's very chaotic, okay? Anytime you do anything with a group of people that's more than, say, I don't know, 4, things get chaotic. Instead of taking 1 car, we're taking 2. We gotta move all these cars around because my friend's apartment, like, tows like crazy, and there's, like, a bunch of cars. So we're moving things around. People are forgetting keys. Are the outfits slaying? People are pre-gaming. I don't know what's going on. Then, the freaking fire department is there because the apartment building, the alarm is going off. By the way, I love me a sexy firefighter. Those freaking blue bootylicious booty pants they be wearing, chef's freaking kiss. So, like, I'm happy to talk to them, but I'm like, excuse me, sorry. I know that you're, like, you know, like, fighting, like, the fire alarm or whatever the fuck you're doing. I would assume it was not a real fire because no one was moving that urgently. We're like, could you maybe move your little truck for us? Because, like, we gotta go. We're supposed to be day drinking by 11. It's 10. We gotta go, okay? So, you know, and they're like super cool. They're like, yeah, we should take a picture with you guys. They were like really fun, and they took a little picture with us, and they're like, have fun. We hope we don't see you later. And we're like, LOL, us too, because that would not be fun. Get in one of the cars. I don't know where the other people are. They end up being 30 minutes behind us, even though they left at the exact same time because they pulled over on the side of the road to pee. Crazy. Anyway, my friend Harley whippy whips us to wherever we're going. I've never been to Tampa, so I don't really know where we are at this point. It was very bougie, though. Very bougie. Like, I had to tinkle really bad, and there was no bathroom, and I was like, this place is way too fancy for me to just, like, send it in a bush. So, like, can't be doing that. It takes us like 40 minutes to get arguably like 5 miles because all the traffic, and like that's to be expected, no biggie. But then we get there, we finally find parking, and the freaking other car is not behind us. And that was a moment I was like, this is the last time I ever agreed to make plans with people that cannot fit in one vehicle. So, you know, we go. We finally get to where we're going. I'm wearing boots that were completely impractical because I had them in my freaking closet and they made me look slay as fuck. So obviously I just wore them and, like, you know, live my life. We're in the greenhouse now. Also looking slay. Love that freaking for rent tile and the growing together appliances. So like we're walking. We're starting to do the drinks. Go to the first spot. There is something unholy, in my personal opinion, about rave music sober in broad daylight. All three were happening at once. I was like, what the F is going on? So we're in this first, like, place. I don't know what's going on. It's like, not really my vibe. I'm very sober, and I'm really tired, and I'm regretting my fucking life choices at this point. And, you know, I'm just, like, trying to have a good time, trying to be the freaking vibe. Go up, buy my little high noon. I get a high noon and a Michelob Ultra. You know, because I'm buying a little round for me and my friend. $26. Now, like, I have been to expensive places. I've been to Miami. I've, like, seen it. And, like, it's not that I didn't think it was going to be expensive, but it's the fact that I know that on a regular basis, that's not how expensive it is, and that they jack prices. And I was like, excuse me? So I spent a whole bunch of money on drinks, and they were, like, kind of mid. I don't know. It was really, really warm. But I'm a Florida girl, so I didn't really mind the heat. I would have rather been hot than cold, because trying to, like, pop my life away and have a good time on a bar crawl when I'm shivering my yits off is not fun. So I wasn't really upset about the heat. We finally go to this one place. Had the best drinks ever. I got a Moscow Mule because Moscow Mules are in. Those are my favorite thing right now. Live, laugh, love ginger beer. They had the best ginger beer I've ever seen. It came in this red can. I can't remember the brand. I should have asked the bartender. And that's no big deal, except it's a cigar lounge. And, like, it's busy. There's a lot of, like, smoke, and it's very strong, and I have a lot of hair, and also my hair is going to smell like this all day now, but at least I got a little Moscow Mule. And, like, the vibes of a cigar lounge are very much, like, old dude, leather, smoky smoke, you know, like, vibes. And, like, I'm trying my best to, like, have fun, but then, like, Gasolina is playing, and there are blonde sorority girls everywhere, and then there's, like, old people who are glaring at us, because I'm, like, with the Gasolina girls, I'm like, you guys are so fun, like, I have a freaking Moscow Mule now, like, I'm in the vibes. But then I had to pee. Go with my friend Kelly outside to pee. There's porta potties. One of the porta potties was, we were there, like, 20 minutes waiting. No one ever came out. We never heard a sound. I had to get someone from inside. I was like, hey, like, I don't want to be that person, but, like, just so you know, like, the one on the end, like, I stood out there almost 30 minutes, and no one has come in or out, and, like, I'm not here to, like, pry on anyone's business, but, like, are you okay? Like, there's a lot of drinking. It's hot. Murder. I don't know. So I'm, like, a little concerned. And he's like, oh, my God, like, thank you so much. There was a drunk boy asleep. They just woke him up, and he left. But, like, how embarrassing. How embarrassing for you, sir. I hope you're well. I hope you had a slay Gatsby. Gatsby? Anyway. We're now in the pink house. We're having a slay freaking time as I recount the days. Anyway, all I wanted from Gasparilla was to see my friends, and it became very chaotic because we got split up at one point, and some of my friends got in a little bit of a fighty fight, and I didn't end up getting anything to eat. I did not have one singular proper meal until 11:32 at night when my Domino's freaking pizza showed up, and then I got my car, or my car keys, because my car keys were locked in a car. Anyway, get my car keys. And I go the frick home. I drove the all way freaking home. I was like, I'm done. I don't like sleepovers. I can't have any more social interaction. I'm freaking dunny-wunny going the F home. All I wanted was to see my friends and a good Instagram picture. And all I got to see was my friends. And that was like barely. No good Instagram picture, okay? I don't post enough on my Instagram. That's the bottom line of this story. And Gasparilla is very expensive, so just, like, know that if you're ever gonna try to vibe, you gotta be ready to ball. And I was ready to ball, but, like, as someone with a little bit of a financial trauma, I'm afraid of balling. I need to know roughly what the ball will cost. But as you can see, I have rambled my way through this entire build, except the first 5 minutes. You're welcome for talking about the build. But we are going to jump in game for a real life tour. Okay, team, we have made it in for our live tour, and this is it. This is my little pastel compound. She's beauty, she's grace, we live, laugh, love her. There's lots of landscaping. So over here we have our pink house. Then, of course, we have our blue to the side. Lots of landscaping, very wildflower. Okay, the terrain paint deleted. Don't come for me. Then we have our lavender girly right here. We love a lavender queen. And then let's go back over here. Oh, good lord, what happened? Let's fix that really quick. What's going on? Not even. What the heck? Let's just delete that and then fix this. Okay, I don't know what happened with that. Then we have our green girly right here, and then just the back of the pink. So over here, some areas we didn't see. This little sitting barbecue area with lots of flowers. I think she's really cute. We have a little picnic basket and whatnot. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Then, of course, we have the star of the show, this little pool right here that I am overly proud of, even though it doesn't look that great. No one come for me, okay? I tried really hard. Then we have a little kind of kids play area with the cute little lights. I love that. Ah, it's so cute. And then, of course, we just have, like, a little garden area right over here. Perfect. And then over here, I used the community board. I believe this came with the Horse Ranch pack and some debug cottage living signs and whatnot to kind of just make it seem like overall, like, more lived in and finished. But let's start over here with this pink house. We're going to go counterclockwise to the order in which we built them. So you come in. I really like the layouts of all of these. They're very simple and playable. This is a 2-1. I did not realize they were that big. But you come in, and it's obviously giving... What is going on here? Rude. And it's giving, like, Barbie Dream House. This is the Barbie house I would have wanted when I was a little girl. But I think she's really pretty. Obviously, I built her. And I kind of wanted to give it, like, this whole thing, like, glamping vibes. I don't know. I don't know if that's right. I had an idea. I went for it. Not everything works out. Then, of course, we have this little pink kind of guest room area. Then we have our primary bedroom, which is actually really huge. This is one of the biggest houses I ended up building. And it's giving just, like, icon, legend moment. And our matching pink bathroom. Then, of course, we have some little sliding glass doors out to the patio, which just has a little chest table and some flowers. Nothing too crazy. Then over into the greenhouse, we have a little flower arranging table. This one I was going for, like, very earthy and organic. And I think I mostly achieved that. I ended up using a lot of the Eco Lifestyle kit as well as the For Rent kit. Pack. Pretend I said that right. My favorite part is this table and chair set. I would love this in real life. Yeah, period. Then over here we have the only bathroom in this house as a standing shower and a tub. Plus we have our kitchen area. Then we have, last but not least, our little primary bedroom. And she's cute. I really like the Strangerville doors. I was going through this weird, like, phase where I was just obsessed with anything and everything Strangerville. And I still low-key am in it, but, like, I tried my best. So over here, we actually have the entryway from the side street. But, like, I imagine that you would end up using this one the most. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know how your Sims route. But you come in. We have this cute little entryway. This house kind of reminds me of Hannah Montana's closet from the show. Then, of course, we have the powder room, which is attached as an ensuite. And we'll get into the bathroom in a second. Over here, we have the kitchen, which is beautiful. I like these little lamps. I will tell you, not a whole lot of purple swatches for tile and whatnot. So, like, not a lot of the shit matches. Like, I literally had to just be like, yeah, we're going eclectic, we're going purple, and here she is, okay? here she is. Then I got to use something I never get to use, which is this fuzzy carpet swatch from the Pastel Pop Kit. I don't know how I feel about the texture, but I do know that I love the idea. I like the concept. So, you know, we fucking went for it, okay? I just know the girl who lives here, she definitely, like, drinks herbal teas. And, like, I don't know, if you, like, told her you were sick, she'd be like, oh my god, like, rub vodka on yourself. And that sounds, like, really silly, but that's because I have a friend who's, like, verbatim like that. And she's Russian. That's at least what she, like, always tells me as an explanation. And, like, anytime she was sick as a kid, her mom would rub vodka on her neck, and it would make her feel better. So, like, shout out to her. Then we have our little blue house over here. So beautiful. This might be my favorite house in the entire, or out of the three of them. So, you know, bear with me. You have, like, there's not as much of an entryway as you'd like, but it works. It's very blue in here. Nice little sofa area. Then the kitchen is really the dream of mine. I think it's so cute. I like the idea of like a bar height table. I think it's very young and fun. I don't know many people who have a bar height table who also have like 3 toddlers. But let me know if that's incorrect thinking. Then we have like a little area. I imagine maybe they're like a little travel girly. Like they have like their little knickknacks and their postcards, and like maybe they like edit videos and whatnot there. Then over here, we have the only powder room, which is a hall bath. I like the flow of this, though. I'm glad I was able to fit the desk here so this hallway wasn't as wasted of space. Then over here, we have 1 bedroom. It's not much, but it is cute. It's a little tight, but it's still, or at the very least, managed to get a double bed in there. So, like, you know, F off. And then we have this primary bedroom, which is very much like adult, mature vibes, and I'm really happy with it. But overall, that is our entire build. Again, we love her. We're obsessed. She is going to be available on the gallery. I don't know what I'm going to name her, so I'm not even going to say it. But again, my gallery ID is in the description box down below, so after you finish this video, I urge you to click another one. If you don't click another one, because maybe you have stuff to do, maybe you finish your little meal, because Lord knows I have to watch my little video while I eat my lunch or whatever. You're going to go to the gallery ID in my description box. You're going to give this video a thumbs up, because you know I love when you do that. And if you would like to see more, I have some really fun stuff coming for the month of February to celebrate the love and heartache that is Valentine's Day, which is Galentine's Day. And like, I don't know, Taylor Swift is playing in some kind of sporting event. I don't really know. That's also coming up, like, slay. So make sure you subscribe to my channel to see all of the fun stuff we have coming. And don't forget to drink your water. I shall see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.